Well, we tell him that he was born during a big storm.
Yeah.
Like most kids his age, Kenny Hewlett is excited to celebrate his 5th birthday. But his life began in a much more dramatic fashion than most. 5 years ago, Kenny was born during Superstorm Sandy. He was almost 3 months premature and weighing just over 2 pounds. You could almost fit him in the palm of your hand. As the storm raged outside, Kenny's mom, Emily, had an emergency C-section at NYU Medical Center in Lower Manhattan. Doctors had determined Kenny might have a potentially serious genetic disorder, and he was rushed to the neonatal intensive care unit.
I think if I knew and saw more of like what the damage that the storm had done, I probably would have freaked out more.
This is the flashlight that I used.
The hospital had lost power, forcing doctors to deliver babies by the light of glow sticks, cell phones, and flashlights. Nurses had to use battery-operated heart monitors after the backup generators were knocked out by floodwaters. By the end of the night, 32 newborn babies and their parents were evacuated to other hospitals. Tamar Weinstock's water broke when Sandy was making its way up the East Coast. She was 3 weeks early. A few hours after giving birth to her son, Stone, the backup power in the hospital failed, and the call came to evacuate. Weinstock was carried down 8 flights of stairs on a thin sheet of plastic called a medical sled. For liability reasons, Stone's father alone was not allowed to carry him down to the awaiting ambulance.
And it was chaotic. There were, people going up the stairs, people going down the stairs, no lights, and I turned to him and I said, "Do not take your eyes off that baby."
Both families credit the hospital staff for keeping them calm and for getting them to safety that night.
Many people never thought they could do what they did, and they were able to stay up for 24 hours, or they were able to walk multiple flights of stairs that they normally wouldn't have done. But people pulled out of their soul what they could do and did it beautifully well.
Kenny was hospitalized for another 3 months before coming home, but hasn't been affected by the genetic disorder that was a concern before his birth.
Like one of the happiest moments in your life, which was an amazing moment to see him for the first time, but then with the chaos surrounded around it, it's just all of the emotions mixed into one. It was a lot.
What was the name of the hurricane?
Hurricane Sandy.
As they prepare to celebrate, both families say they make sure their kids know the story of the night they were born and how fortunate they were.
It's not lost on us what everybody else went through also. I mean, we were really, really lucky.
And that's something both families will celebrate forever. Joseph Frederick, Associated Press, New York.